So now we are going to discuss the last remaining verses or last aspect of chapter 1. As chapter 1 we said, it is questions by the sages. Now these few verses 13 to 16 and 19 to 22, sages express their enthusiasm or eagerness on why they want to hear the answers to these questions. What brings there so much faith, eagerness and confidence in this subject matter. So if you see in 13th verse, or rather even 9th, you get a certain aspect is also seen in 9th verse. In the 9th also, what do the sages do? Sages say, while placing their first question, Tatra Tatra Anjasa Ayushman. Ayushman means blessed with a long duration of life. So if you see, the translation says, please therefore being blessed with a long duration of life. Now imagine, this is the audience who has given the speaker the position of their guru. They are telling the guru, may you have long life. It's kind of blessing a superior personality. But they are offering their prayers because they are so much eager and so much faith and so much enthusiasm for this subject matter to be discussed. So this says, Anjasa Ayushman, may you have long life. First thing, long life. Prayers, blessings to the speaker. And then in 13th, they say, Tannaha Sushrusha Mananam. So if you see, Tannaha Sushrusha Mananam. Sushrusha Mananam means those who are endeavoring for, directly express their eagerness. So I will just list down all the factors here. So first, they have direct expressions of eagerness. And what are the direct expressions of eagerness? In the 9th, they offer prayers for long life. And then in the 13th, they say we are very eager, endeavoring, or you can say endeavoring. So directly express this. And then after that, they express their eagerness based on the various aspects of the Lord. So the second part is potency of various aspects of the Lord. Now this concept we will find in verse 14, 15, 16. Let us see. 14th verse. I'll just read the translation. It says, living beings who are entangled in the complicated meshes of birth and death can be freed immediately by even unconsciously chanting the holy names of that Lord. So, 14th focuses on potency of holy name. Just the name is enough. Even fear personified is fearful. Just the name is so powerful. And then 15th, the glories of Lord's devotees. That taking shelter of the devotees of the Lord. It's 16th, it says, the great sages who have completely taken shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, they can sanctify immediately one who come in touch with them. So purifying potency of Lord's devotees, they can purify someone very soon. And taking bath in Ganges, it takes long time to get purified. So imagine whose holy name is powerful, whose devotees are powerful, and 16th, whose narrations are powerful. The 16th verse says, who is there desiring deliverance from the vices of the age of quarrel, who is not willing to hear the virtuous glories of the Lord? So the best way to overcome the vices of Kali, now Kali Yuga, this age has so many vices, the best way is to hear the glories of the Lord, narrations of the Lord. So holy name is powerful, devotees are powerful, narrations are powerful. So sages are saying, we want to hear about that Supreme Lord. And then about narrations, in 16th verse it is said, now 16th says, you can overcome vices of Kali. Now there are some other nice words to highlight the power of narrations about the Lord or the glories of the Lord. When the glories of the Lord are sung, what are the powerful effects of those glories? So 16th is overcome the vices of Kali. Then let us look into 17th. Now 17th says, Udarani. His activities are magnificent and gracious, full of grace. Then 18th says, Shubha. Shubha means all auspicious. That is the word in 18th. For the same narrations, they are so powerful. And 17th also mentions that great sages sing of them, like Narada Prabhupada says. When such great sages sing of them, they take interest how special they would be. And then 20th talks about superhuman nature. That is another perspective. Superhuman nature of these pastimes. That makes it even more special. Superhuman activities of Krishna and Balaram. So they want to directly hear that. Sages are very eager to directly hear about Krishna. So they are saying we want to hear the superhuman nature, superhuman activities. And after speaking about the narrations of the Lord, after that, so first they direct eagerness, then potency of various aspects of the Lord, then they express eagerness based on their unlimited capacity to hear. So first direct eagerness, then based on the potency of the Lord, and now third is based on their own capacity. They are saying they have unlimited capacity to hear. And you can look for this in verse number 19th and 21. 19 says, we never tire of hearing the transcendental pastimes. We relish hearing at every moment. So they want to explain to the speaker that do not worry, we will not get tired, we will go on, go on, go on. And then in 21st also, they very clearly express, we have assembled here to hear at great length. There is no time limit. At great length. That is 19 and 21. And then fourth, another important point, based on the exalted nature of the speaker. Exalted speaker. And that we will find in 22. They say you are the expert captain of the ship. Suta Goswami is expert captain. That is mentioned in 22nd. We think we have met your goodness by the will of providence so that we may accept you as the captain of ship for those who desire to cross the difficult ocean of Kali. So what is the ocean here? Age of Kali. What is the ship here? Message of Srimad Bhagavatam. And who is the captain? Suta Goswami. So they are very happy to have such an expert captain. So they express their eagerness based on the glories of the Lord, based on their own capacity, and based on the exalted nature of speaker. And this is the way they very systematically giving complete assurance and confidence to the speaker that we really want to hear. They present 6 questions with great concern for the people in general who are so distracted into the relative truth, and they want to bring their attention to the absolute truth. So attention to the absolute truth, which helps them to overcome or transcend the threefold miseries, the miseries of the body, the mind, miseries caused by supernatural disturbances, and miseries caused by other living entities in this creation. They can transcend all that and achieve the supreme auspiciousness, the supreme wealth of selfless loving service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna.